zone.
And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Miss Reesa Teesa opens up about negative comments she received since telling her story. She says a very famous personality called her big back. Okay, hold on. What's going on here? Is it not going to let me play it? Hold on. Now, I don't know if y'all seen the video. I'm going to see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Have y'all heard this story yet? Why y'all laughing in the chat? A very famous personality called her big back. Now, when I first seen this video, I was like, did she get bigger since the vlog, like the TikTok videos? But, you know, it is what it is. Hold on, let me find a video. Let's see if I could go. I hate how Instagram does this. Uh-oh, we got another Cash App. Shout out to Donna. Oh, shout out to Six. Hold on. Shout out to TC. Hold on, let me go to the post. All right, here we go. Hold on, here we go.
To a very famous personality that called me a big back, talking about my weight. And so it's things like that that I'm like, Jesus, you know, I can already admit I'm self-conscious, you know, as a heavier woman. I feel like how I look should not dictate whether or not I deserve what I want. So that was disappointing, and it was hurtful, especially the one that was the more famous personality, because again, I'm more than just my weight, like, and not to mention, I mean, you know, that it's hard. I will admit this. I appreciate when I've met both men and women who have said thank you. Because for me, it's like, okay, I know I'm talking about my looks. And then there was all
right, I'm going to play the tape of what she's talking about right here.
Yeah. She wanted to believe whatever was coming out of his mouth because she wanted a man so bad.
And then I think
Just hilarious.
I hear a lot of big back, babe.
Did you see Just Hilarious? She said, I actually see the nigga. He looked like her. That bitch is stupid. All right. PJ said, okay, hold on. Let me go back to Monica's comment. Hold on. Monica said, yeah, and he was wrong. And I really agree with her because people shouldn't treat it because of their size. Okay. And PJ said he ain't call her big back because he didn't know she was big. Okay. So here is my thing. From what I gather, Charlemagne didn't even know the story. He didn't even see the video. He heard about it, right? So based on that, he said, what is she big? That sound like big back behavior, right? And Just Hilarious says she is giving Sheila. Now, this is where it gets murky. I didn't hear him say she was a big back. He said it sound like big back behavior, right? I didn't hear him say that. I feel like she took that on because he's asking questions, right? Now, Sheila, they even brought up Sheila, and he said Sheila's pretty. I'm not talking about he said Sheila fine, and she was like, no, you talking about the big backs, we talk about the big bag. You know what I'm saying? They talk about big bags. What I do want to do with y'all is I want to read the comments. The difference between men and women is so through the comments. Now, some men sometimes idolizes what they feel like with women, but baby, these comments, let me tell you. I am Shalakima says, ma'am, you just talked about your ex-husband like a dog to the world. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Carmen and Diego says, oh my gosh, she made it to Tamron Hall and I'm still on part 28. I laughed at that comment. That shit was fucking hilarious. All right. I am Cope said, everybody want to be a victim. Nobody is above being joked on. If you take it upon yourself to expose your horrible decision-making or how gullible you can be, you don't get applauded for that. If people can't handle harsh jokes, stay out of the spotlight. Now, this is how men talk, right? Men are not women. Women are bred to be like coddlers, right? We like to soothe. We like to, that's the men. Men are like, get your ass up. But one thing I will say, she did say she's insecure about your weight. And this is what I said in the last video. And y'all keep playing with me. If you are not comfortable about the size you are, you cannot expect people to accept you for that. There's just some people who are not. There is just some people who are not going to accept that. If you're a big girl and you like that you big, cool. Own it. It is what it is. But if you're sitting on the internet and you're saying that you're insecure about your weight, if you're insecure, the only option to do is something about it. If you're not going to do anything about it, what are we talking about? When I was over 200 pounds, I didn't like it. You better get some Gummy, girl. Okay, you got all that money from TikTok. You better get you some Gummy. You know what I'm saying? But don't say like, don't talk about. That's just like with Dave Chappelle and the transgender people when they say you can't talk about us. You can't do that. You can't tell people who they can and cannot make jokes of because they talk about look every day. We could be the blunt of the joke every day, but the second we talk about somebody else, oh no. Well, you can't do that. You can't say that. You can't say that. It might rain, face ass. Like, we can't do that. And you know what, boss lady, let me tell y'all something too. Because a lot of people say eat, diet, and all that other shit. I've been on the Wegovy shot, and I'm here to tell you that shit is not easy. And y'all got to be crazy as hell to think that the United States is not putting chemicals and all types of addicting shit in this food for us to be consuming it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, and I'm okay. But we're not gonna pretend like they ain't got yellow number 5, yellow number 22, motherfucking Feliz Navidad, all that shit they got in cookies and shit. Like, we got all kinds of shit in the food. I'm just gonna throw that out there. When me and my husband went to Jamaica, we could eat a lot and not feel heavy. Okay. When we went to Hawaii, even though Hawaii is still part of the United States, they haven't really sucked out all the culture in Hawaii. So we go to Jack in the Box, right? In Hawaii. First of all, it was delicious. Okay. I ain't never had no goddamn Jack in the Box that good in my life. Right? Fire. Okay. And I didn't feel heavy like I do in the United, like in the states, like Hawaii is a part of the United States, we know, but it wasn't Hawaii, right? We not gonna pretend like they ain't putting chemicals in this shit. Okay, every other day, this causes cancer, this causes ball shrinkage. Like, it's just so much shit, right?
Ball shrinkage.
I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. We not gonna pretend like just eating right is gonna do the trick. Okay, we're not gonna pretend. And it took me to take Wegovy to realize that eating the way they do eating and put eating in the face and the chemicals and all that shit, we're the United States as a whole, we're more overweight than other countries. That is not by a mistake. Jack in the Box is gross, girl. Take your ass to Hawaii, eat that Jack in the Box. You gonna be like, bitch, what in the witchcraft is this? They food good out there. You know what I'm saying? Like the food that they have us consuming in other countries. Okay, didn't they find some arsenic in cereal last week and they had to throw that shit out? Like, it's just, so I'm not gonna just say that just eat right, because it ain't that simple, at least not for me. It does take dedication, hard work, and discipline. I ain't gonna pretend like that's something I have. But at the same time, if she has an issue with her weight, girl, you better get a lap band or something if that's your issue. If you enjoy being big and you're comfortable in your skin, do that. There was somebody in the comments who was offended about that whole situation. She was like, girl, if you big, just own it. What the fuck are we talking about? Now you're making it seem like being big is a problem. So what is it? Is being big a problem or is it not? Girl, don't talk to me about no Mexico. I went to Del Taco the other day, honey, and we was talking about how Mexico do not have lemons. They only have limes. Mexico, you won't find a lemon, not where I was at, not in Cabo. They don't have lemons out there because lemons are man-made fruit. And they knew that in Del Taco. And a lot of people from Mexico know that. And they just be looking at us, watching us eat it. And we be like, yeah, all these health benefits. Yeah, and these are GMO type foods. Strawberry, a hybrid food. Cabbage is made with, they grow. Girl. Anyways. So I don't feel like he called her big back. I think he was talking about the subject and she took it too personally. And if she really feels that way about herself in that form, she needs to do something about it. If she likes who she is or she likes the skin she is in, okay. I don't like Charlemagne, okay? I think Charlemagne is a tap dancer. I know Tariq be trying to throw him a bone here and there to promote his series and stuff like that, but I don't like Charlemagne. There's a lot of things about that dude that he didn't been caught for. He should have been canceled a long time ago, especially with that alleged rape and all that other shit. But hey, what do I know? Jamaica is clean. That's what I'm saying. Like, me and my husband was watching the commercials and they was like, no sugary drinks. Don't drink that shit, man. Get water. And I was like, oh, okay. They're very health conscious in other countries about what they eat and what they put in their stomach. They give us everything. They be putting chips, fucking cardboard chips in our shit. Motherfucking, help me out, y'all. Pesticides. E. coli, like all kinds of shit be in our food. So I'm not just gonna say, bitch, just eat right, because it's not that simple. They be putting stuff like when you eat sugar, you get the same results. They said they did a plastic and shit. We be eating all kinds of fucked up shit. Okay, y'all seen what Taki's been doing to some of these kids? People's stomachs had to get cut open and shit. It's like it's a lot of fucked up shit going on with the food that we consume, and we just eat it. Fuck it. And y'all can't tell me the cow's milk that they have now is the same cow's milk we grew up on, because it sure in the fuck is not. That shit'll get you sick. I don't know what the fuck they put in it. Okay, I'm just saying. In India, they soda tastes different. I don't know if I'm ready to go to India. I don't know if I'm ready to go to India. I think my next trip I was considering maybe Bora Bora, but we'll see. It's nasty. Yeah, my husband don't eat McDonald's. He don't. Nobody really fuck with McDonald's. McDonald's don't even taste the same. McDonald's don't even taste the same. Like a lot of that stuff that we eat, when they stop putting Oreos in that foil, and remember when Chips Ahoy and Oreos and all that shit was in that foil? That's when the shit was fire.
They took the nuts out the Sundays.
I know. They don't even care about us no more. I
love getting the caramel sundae with the nuts. They got rid of the nuts. Bastards.
I'm not about to play with you, Pop. I'm not about to play with you. I'm not playing with you today. So that's my opinion on the situation. I think Charlemagne was asking questions because he didn't even see the video. He was just hearing the commentary from all of them and then making his own situation of that. And I don't think that was fair of Reesa Teesa to accuse him of that. She could have discussed the conversation about it, but he didn't say, oh, I seen that big backbone. Like, he didn't even do that. Like, I'm thinking when I seen it, I was like, oh, damn, that nigga cold. But then when I watched it and I seen it, I was like, sometimes when you come out in the world as a victim, because how she displayed herself was as a victim, she experienced, and even though she admitted and she said that all the red flags that she saw, she chose to ignore. She even started to play games with the lies. Oh my God, babe. Please don't bring the goop scoop up. You know what? Not the goop scoop. Babe, don't. There's this guy on Instagram always talking about some goop scoop from the, you know what? I'm so sick of y'all. Don't bring the goop scoop up. Oh, I love me some sour sop. Not the goop scoop. Anyway, but that's my take on that. I don't feel like he was saying that directly to her. And there's a lot of women that were coming for him saying that he needs to be canceled, saying that he needs to apologize, but he didn't even see what the woman looked like. He don't even know what is going on with her. And you shouldn't go sympathetic. Y'all grossing me out. Protein is a worm and maggot. You know what? I'm logging off. I just can't. So y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments, but that's just my opinion on the situation. I don't feel like he was directly saying Reesa Teesa is some big back bitch who got played and all big back bitches get played. And even in the comments that he said some of you big back women, which means some, not all, meaning there's a difference. If you can't get out of your feelings to see what a person directly says, you're going to automatically take that on for you. And that's something you shouldn't do. And I think women do that a lot. Oh, he's saying it like big girl. You can't say what he's saying it like if he said some of you. And there's a lot of women that I have known or seen or witnessed take a man in because they were desperate. Her herself said she was desperate. So why is it different when he say it? I'm gonna just throw that out there. Charlemagne wife ain't even cute. I haven't even seen Charlemagne wife. Charlemagne is a fuddy-duddy anyway, but I'm just saying from that perspective.
She thinks you a miss.
What?
Sweet Pop gonna pull a gin on them for them nuts.
Oh no. Have you ever been swallowed? My great grandma used to tell me, if it don't apply, let it fly. Yeah, if you feel like that's what you are affiliated with, or that's what he was saying directly to you, then he didn't say Reesa Teesa directly. He says some of y'all big women, and she admitted to being desperate. She admitted to all the things that he stated in that video. So I don't think he was directly, if anything. Just Hilarious was even closer because she was saying Sheila driving up the mountain. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she may have watched it or whatever. And
Just Hilarious.
Just Hilarious been the butt of jokes for years. Okay. Remember when she came out with that picture with her sneakers on and her son naked? They clowned the shit out of her. Like, girl, what is you doing? Anyways. And then they start clowning her about Country Rain. This is my frustration with women. This is my frustration with women. When you don't say what a woman likes, they go for the jugular. I'm going to play the clip, Taisha. I'm going to play the clip, and you could determine it for yourself, okay? I'm going to play the clip, and y'all tell me if y'all heard him say that. We're going to hear what she says, and then we're going to hear what he says. Let's play it again.
A very famous personality that called me a big back, talking about my weight. And so it's things like that I'm like, Jesus, I can already admit I'm self-conscious, as a heavier woman. I feel like how I look should not dictate whether or not I deserve what I like. That was disappointing, and it was hurtful, especially the one that was the more famous personality, because again,
and that's the thing too, especially the one that was the more famous personality. Bitch, so what? How famous they are? Like, that's like you saying you wouldn't get mad at me for calling you big back, but if Beyonce, come on now,
man, she would sue for Beyonce calling her big back.
Well, in order to sue for that, you can't sue for name calling. You would have to prove that what the person said about you, it's something called preponderance of evidence, right? You know how Goofy Tanya thinks she can go in a court and just sue anybody because they hurt her family's feelings? She would have to prove that the things that we have stated about her is untrue. She would have to literally prove that to court. So all of the paperwork that was found based on the evidence of her alleged arrest and alleged child abuse charges, she would have to prove that that wasn't her. And then she would have to prove also how that affected her as far as employment or anything else. It's not because you name call. Okay. And even with that, like, y'all gonna find out. Why spoil the surprise, right? Go on, girl. Do what you gotta do. I can't believe she expected BMW to give her a car.
BMW?
A bitch made wrong. What you talk about, Mrs. Ellis? Cause like when you hear the story in the beginning, she was like, he's fine, he was fine, he was all this and all of that. And I played a video of a woman saying, now that woman specifically said she don't believe a woman of her archetype could even get all of that. Cause she said as pretty as she is, she wouldn't even think that was real. So let me see if I can find Breakfast Club. I'm gonna find it for you, PJ. Hold on. I don't even know what okay, so here's the part.
Steve, J, MV, Jess, Hilarious, Charlemagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast.
Jess better not give me a copy strike. Fair use. Fair use. Okay, let's continue. This clip will be clipped out of the live. I will do the edits later. Thanks for letting me know. Somebody react.
No friends is what she said. And then she goes on to say about the job that he lied about.
He told me when I first met him that he was a VP at his company.
And you know what? All right, I'm going to go all the way.
No, yo, I don't know, but that's the
Trapped
story.
in the Closet 2024.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I hear a lot of big back behavior. Does she have a big back?
Wait.
Y'all know.
Wow.
I hate them. All right.
Wow.
So what do y'all think now? What do y'all think now? What's your commentary? What's your commentary?
Just hilarious. Can't talk.
Well, just hilarious. Don't have a big back, but I don't know what happened particularly with between her and Country Wayne, but I heard it was pretty bad. Cause no shade, I don't care how much money Country Wayne got. You see all them goddamn kids, baby. Like I don't. Whatever. I personally wouldn't want to deal with all of that, but whatever she saw in Country Wayne, she saw in Country Wayne. But I don't know. I heard he got like 32 baby mamas, 78 kids. Yeah, like he got a budget. Like, no, I don't understand it. So in my opinion, she got everything she got for that situation, because ain't no way. Not king of fine, girl. I tell people to take feelings out when listening to stories. So that's the thing. When you have your emotions involved in a situation, it's hard to focus on facts. So if you feel like somebody, and I think a lot of times, I'm not even gonna hold you, I'm not even gonna bullshit. A lot of times, okay. He said, y'all big backs be wanting a man so bad, and she sounds like a big back. Is that directly saying it? I don't know. Not king of slanging pipe. You know what? Y'all get on my nerves to this chat today. Oh my God. I don't know. I personally wouldn't be interested in Country Wayne and his big family. That's just, I would want to be added to that roster, but hey, it is what it is. So what you think, Taisha? Now that you've heard the full story and the full commentary of the situation, what do you think? Because he never seen this woman. Shout out to Pop, member of Squad. Y'all get your memberships. Quit playing. After 10 kids, no child support. You know what? Y'all. Anyway, but that's what goes back when they say women be dating the same kind of men. They be circulating the board. Look how many baby mamas Rico got, and you still got women lining up. I wonder if they're interested now with the meth involved. We will find out soon. It sounds like they still are. It sounds like meth's not a problem. I mean, Country Rain purchased all the houses for his baby mama. So somebody reacts. Are you falling into the guidelines of when red pill men say that women just care about the money? So is it true when men say women will get dogged out as long as they bills paid? Because Mrs. Ellis, where you at, girl, clearly said that Reesa Teesa did not have any issues with that man lying to her until he stopped paying the bills. So are we saying it's okay for men? PJ, we been wanted you to hit the link. What you talk about? And are they saying PJ, tell us why you mad? Hit the link. So
come on, PJ.
Do this, have 30, 50 baby mamas if they got money. What we talk? Okay, what we talk about? Why this feel like deja vu? That's crazy. What up,
All
PJ?
right. What up? Now I'm back. I got the kids in the car and everything, but let me tell you.
All right, come on, Super
So
Dad.
the reason why I said the full clip is because he could hear the whole story. It's not like he just like they said that she was big or anything. He heard clips of the story, and it sounds like a person that's desperate, and he attributes that to a big back person. But really, anybody that's desperate, you could be ugly and be desperate. You could be anything, just desperate for a person, but he attributes it to big back people, which is big women. And I get that, but he didn't like necessarily like. I don't think he was degrading her as calling her a big back. Like, it's big back behavior. But I guess if that's what you want to call it, like anybody who's desperate for somebody, you could just say it's big back behavior. I don't know, but he wasn't just calling her fat. Like he could have just called her fat if that was the case.
Okay.
But I'm not defending him to be like, you know, I just want people to have an open mind. Like, everybody gets offended about stupid stuff these days, and you can't say certain stuff because everybody should feel sympathy for her. But why I feel sympathy for her story to a certain extent. Like, when did you want to stop and let this man lie? Because you can see through her videos, she let this man lie, and she knew he was lying. Until she absolutely heard the truth, she knew he was lying. So
But Mrs. Ellis said it wasn't a problem with him lying until he stopped paying bills. If you look at the timeline, when he started getting hurt and he stopped paying on bills and stuff, that's when she started digging even more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now, I missed that. So nobody's talking about that. Now, this is why Charlene has so many supporters. This is why a lot of women, this is why Gail, I know you team Gail, PJ.
I'm team Gail.
Gail had so many supporters, but she was the side piece before the side piece. But when you come and you tell people your sad story, these women be coming on the internet manipulating. They be manipulating.
But she was the side piece, but she had him for 28 years though after that.
It don't matter. You lose them how you get them.
Yeah, but then
had CJ for 9. That's a long time too. That's almost a decade.
He didn't want to leave his wife for her though. He wanted to keep his wife and his side chick.
Hey Heidi, how you doing, girl? I got your lipstick on right now. It's up.
What's up, Heidi Fly?
I feel like Gail knew from the beginning. Yeah, she did know. So is it okay because he was willing to leave his wife? It's still fucked up to the first wife.
It is.
Regardless on the length of time and all that, it's still fucked up. You still lose somebody's husband.
But that don't mean she deserved it. But she knew he was a dog, So y'all, when the dog barked, then you be like, oh, I didn't know he was gonna bark. Well, you let a dog, dude.
That's my point. She knew what she was getting because she got it from that. She was telling him, no, you need to, allegedly telling this man he needs to work things out. Allegedly, but you still supposed to be with that man. So why is it different now? That's true. Big men do get called worse. Men, the way men get treated, they don't get coddled like women. Men, oh nigga, you big. Look, they got you all over the internet, PJ, talk about how big your belly is. Where the sympathy for you?
I know, right? Where's my sympathy?
Somebody went in I think it was Des chat the other day with a picture of you and your shirt off, and they had the whole name and everything, but ain't nobody calling sympathy for you. Men get the worst of the worst.
Here's the first thing. Shit, I love myself and my skin. In fact, man, trust me, half of y'all women will sleep with me, big back and all. So I don't care, cause I'm more than just fat.
Tell her why you mad, PJ. Tell her why you mad.
Dude, y'all playing with me.
On that belly, goddamn it, shit. Grab on that belly.
Honey said PJ need justice. He need justice.
I need justice. And I'm in my sugar daddy years. I pay y'all, and y'all gonna sleep with me. Shoot. Come on, Gail number 2. Y'all sorry.
Hey, Michelle, you know we've seen bigger.
PJ,
Right.
don't come to Mississippi because I love a bald-headed, bearded man. My friend bald-headed and bearded. And he got a belly. Watch out.
I'm good big. My thighs match my stomach.
Oh my God. I'm so done with y'all. Okay, let's get back to the other tea. We addressed the situation with Reesa Teesa, and she said what she said. She felt how she felt. And like I said, I didn't really hear him say directly to her, but he made the talking points based off of what he saw and witnessed. So it is what it is. Now,
Can I say one more thing about Reesa Teesa?
Go
One more
ahead.
thing. If you don't like people calling you big back, unbig your back. The best way to get a person to lose weight is to fat shame, and that's all I had to say. But I won't do it. But I'm just saying, you tell enough people, because once girls break up with a man, then a breakup will get you slim, and somebody fat shaming you will get you slim. So if you just go through a bad breakup, you're gonna get slim, or cocaine. Just pick one.
Cocaine!
Or meth. I heard that's the stickler these days.
No, it's a messy situation. It's a messy.
I heard that's what's in. That's all the rage in pills and socks these days. I'm just throwing that out there.
We in a no hyena zone. Anti-hyena zone.